You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right up 1 second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program on riotcast.com. And here's your host, Davey Mac.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. For Christ's sakes, relax. It's the Davey Mac Sports Program. My name is Eastside Dave. They call me the Davey Mac. They also call me the Sports Master.
Sports Master.
Yeah. With me, as always, Mr. Chris Pepper Stanley. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, how's it go?
Hey. Also with us, the engineer extraordinaire, the man who makes it all worthwhile. The recording eminence. Okay. Shut up! Featuring two-time Emmy Award winner on the keyboards, Roy Shaffer.
Roy!
And our new best friend in the house, Chris Salt.
Yeah, Chris Salt.
The famous Chris Salt.
Chris number one.
Coming up in tonight's program, the extremely exciting conclusion to the Song-Off, the Davey Mac Sports Program Song-Off, in which Roy Shaffer one day wrote a beautiful ballad dedicated to Dave McDonald. I'm not going to say that when I opened it in my email one Sunday morning,
right, Dave?
I didn't think it was a strange homosexual come-on to me.
Sort of.
I'm not going to say that when Roy wrote this song, it sounded like he had no pants on and the dick was out.
Hard.
Nevertheless, people all across America and Canada have said this is one of the most touching songs. You can find it on YouTube. Where? On the Roy Harder channel?
Yeah, Roy Harder, Harter. I think it's the first thing that comes up.
And I've plugged it on my Facebook, facebook.com/EastsideDave or twitter.com/EastsideDave. To find that song. Well, Roy wrote such a pleasant sports song for the Sports Master.
Yeah, for Dave, for you.
I thought it was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
thank you,
all
Dave.
about Dave.
It was so good. What I loved the most about it was
You're my muse, Dave.
there was
You're my
no
muse.
references to Shawno or Pepper.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Or even Salt, who is taking the world by storm.
Part of the show too, Roy.
Finally.
And Roy just said, F those deadweight minions.
Yeah, okay.
This is going to be
Really?
a show about David.
Because I have to get about 4 people to do my job.
Listen to me,
when
my
I'm
friend.
not there.
Listen to
on
me.
Saturday.
Listen to me. So Roy,
Yes,
he
sir.
writes this song. We played it last week
I sure
on
did.
the Davey Mac Sports Program XL on Sirius XM.
That's right.
And we played it this past Wednesday,
Yep.
or last week Wednesday on this program.
That's right.
Yeah.
By the way, Roy, you're going to be on the Davey Mac Sports Program on Sirius XM this Saturday,
That's
correct?
right, this Saturday night.
Wow.
As Pepper leaves for his 9-day heroin binge in Budapest.
I'm going to shoot so much dope. God, please let me overdose.
We wish that was a joke. But this guy is going to have so many goddamn needles coming out of him, he's going to look like goddamn Pinhead over here. I'm like, is this guy Chris Pepper Stanley or is this goddamn Hellraiser over here? I'm like, look at Mr. Needles over here. I'm like, is this guy Pepper or is this a goddamn porcupine with the needles?
What else has needles in it?
I'm like, is this guy? I'm like, paint Pepper green and he looked like a goddamn cactus with the goddamn needles.
Keep going.
I'm like, you put a 45 on Pepper, he'd be a record player. What with the needles?
Oh my God, yes.
That's about all that I can remember.
That was good though.
Good run.
I surprised myself with the amount of needle things. There's a lot of things that have needles in them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you, Roy. Thank you for backing me up. I appreciate that as always. Roy Shaffer. By the way, you've combined studios here at Skinny Man with 3-1.
That's right. Yeah.
3-1, formerly 3-1 Design, but now just 3-1.
3-1.
So
Straight
take
up
away the
3-1.
design. No one needs to know what the hell.
That's right.
And
We're a full-on
can we say
powerhouse
what
then.
her name is on the air?
Oh, sure.
Christina, who
right.
kind of runs 3-1.
Yeah,
she was looking.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that on the air.
Roy and Christina were having a meeting of the minds, and because I get in here so early, I'm like John Belushi in the great SNL sketch, the house guest who wouldn't leave. You know, sometimes I stay over here on Wednesdays. Everyone's closing up shop. I'm like, okay, see you later, guys. I'm just going to stay here and watch Goodfellas for the 9,000th time.
I wish that was a joke.
Yeah, no, it's not.
This is
It's
true.
very real. Anyway,
real life.
but in addition to staying here, sometimes on Wednesdays, I get in early. So Roy and Christina clearly in the business meeting, and I come in, hey, everybody! Look at the redhead guy. I'm here to interrupt. Yeah! What I tell you is there's a lot of people out there in Times Square. What are you guys talking about? Like closing a business deal with that Indian dude? Well, I tell you, there's a lot of people handing out brochures. They're like, well, come to the comedy show. What, you don't like black people? I'm like, no, sir, I don't.
You like drinks?
Yeah, that's the big joke on Times Square. It's always an African-American man at a comedy club handing out a brochure. And when he tries to hand you the brochure, if you dare to walk past him without taking it, he goes, what's the matter? You don't like black people? And it's like, I come here every Wednesday for 2 years. The same joke.
Yeah, every day.
Every Wednesday.
Try it every day for 8
Every
years.
day, I'm
Every
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not just trying out material on Wednesdays.
No, it's every day. It's great.
So anyway, Christina, she owns 3-1, and she was saying, I've taken out 3-1 Design. I want to now just call it 3-1.
We're just rebranding.
And she goes,
Nice.
but I need something sort of mystic, because I got to keep the name 3-1, but
Yeah.
I need something intangible. And I blurt out, but while in a very serious business meeting between Roy and Christina,
Discussing the future of business.
I blurt out, well, Dave Winfield was 31. As if she's going to care about a New York Yankee from the 80s.
Why do you guys
And I
let him
know
up here
he
so
played
early?
on other
He
teams.
just walks in, Pepper. We can't stop him.
Oh, no response. She didn't even acknowledge me. She
shouldn't have.
She was just like, but seriously, Roy, you could think of something. I'm like, I think Reggie Miller was 31, but I got to check that. But as far as I know, Winfield was definitely 31. He's a Hall of Famer, Christina. Not amused by the Dave man whatsoever.
Oh, she was.
And then she was telling us she went to Disney World, and I had only gone to Disney World with the fam this past July or August, and I kept saying to her, oh, did you go on Star Tours? And she's clearly talking to Roy. Like, she's looking at Roy the way I'm looking at Pepper right now. And she's like, yeah, so there was a tsunami and everything.
Did you go to Star Tours?
And I was like, did you hear my Star Tours question? Did you go to Star Tours? And she's like, who's the guy? Who's the famous love guru guy who always comes in here?
Deepak Chopra.
Yeah, and she's like, so anyway, I think we can get 23% out of Deepak the next recording session. They're talking about recording with Deepak Chopra. And I'm like, but what about Star Tours? Did you hear me with the Star Tours?
You have to realize things that are happening around you.
That's the bad thing about me.
No,
I've got the tunnel vision. It's great.
Yeah, tunnel vision's terrible.
Because it's why, when I was in 8th grade, I pitched a perfect game. Because the tunnel vision, I was just concentrating on Bradley Beach. I was pitching for St. Catharines.
A perfect
and
game
it was
in
boom,
8th grade doesn't
boom.
matter to anyone but you.
It was a perfect game. St. Catharines, I perfectoed Bradley Beach.
It doesn't matter.
Thank you.
It just doesn't matter.
Did everybody rush the mound or afterwards?
People did kind of give me like a pat on the back. Bradley
right.
Beach happened
There
to
you
be 0-14 that year, so I think they pretty much got perfectoed by every pitcher.
Yeah.
But still, Davey Mac still has that baseball. 14-year-old. See, that's where the television works. The television doesn't work when I'm clearly interrupting business meetings or I've noticed I walk into traffic a lot, and that's a problem.
It hurts you more than helps you.
I almost got hit by a bus today.
So
in fact.
you almost die most days, but you threw a perfect game in 8th grade.
In 8th grade, baby.
That's the important
I'll throw
stuff.
a perfect game against you tomorrow. Anyway, long story short, Roy Shaffer wrote a phenomenal song dedicated to the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Thank you.
That was about me, my genius, how I have a television heart and a radio soul. Sean O. Also, now, we threw the gauntlet down last week. We said, now, Sean O., what would be fair, because his feelings were hurt that he was left out of the Roy Shaffer song.
Kind of really hurt.
What would be fair is if Sean O. writes a song for Pepper. So I figure let's go right. We'll talk about March Madness in a second, but since we're on the topic, let's play the Roy Shaffer song first. Then we'll discuss it briefly and go into, and this is the very first ever, because what people don't know, Roy Shaffer, musical genius. Sean O, also somewhat musical. And so this is the first ever Davey Mac Song-Off. I am very, very excited for this. Here's the Roy Shaffer song, in case you forgot.
But let's not talk over it, all right?
I'm not going to say anything. I'm always on the
Always on the go.
Well, why would you ever ask me not to do something?
But it's all for show.
Yeah, you're right.
I still believe in the power of my art. I've got a television soul and a radio heart. Been in a fast lane, been in the slow, been skinned and minted, nothing left to show. But I still believe in the power of my art. I've got a television soul and a radio heart. I keep screaming, I keep dreaming, I keep reaching out for you. And if you hear me laughing, well, I'm probably crying too. I'll make you cringe, you might not think that I'm too smart, but I've got a television soul and a radio heart. I'm always tuning, always on the go. 1,000 watts of power, but it's all for show. I still believe in the power of my art. I've got a television soul and a radio heart. I got a television soul and a radio heart. I got a television soul and a radio heart.
Yeah!
Damn, I'm good.
I'm not sure it gets better than that in 21st century. Yeah, I say we take every single song that Bob Dylan and Neil Young ever wrote, and we take them all. We put all the CDs right here in Skinny Man Studios, and we defecate on them, and then light the defecation on fire.
I like a good bonfire.
The entire Neil Young and Bob Dylan discography does not compare to the minute-and-a-half brilliance. Now, granted,
minute 45.
it was about me. And that's why I liked it so goddamn much.
One thing you love, it's you, isn't it, Dave?
Actually, Pepper was laughing at the song. It wasn't about your brilliant song, Roy.
Of course not.
I made, through an HBO app, my own Game of Thrones flag.
I saw that.
It's House, though, I'll describe it.
Yeah.
It's House Davey Mac.
Yeah.
There's a happy face, a mic, a skull, and a couple axes.
Right.
Sounds about right.
And your house...
You could say it. Shauna will just have to bleep this.
Your house motto is "suck and fuck," which got a big laugh out of me.
And believe it or not, I thought about the symbolism in my Game of Thrones thing, which you can find somewhere on twitter.com/EastsideDave. I thought the axes, things were going diagonal. So the axes, there's a microphone. I kill people with my microphone ability. And this other
You're a
thing
microphone assassin.
is a happy face and a skull. I'm happy, but deadly. I thought about it.
I thought it was you're happy, but you're going to die soon.
All right, please.
And that was the brain cancer thing, too.
Well, it's all of the above. Now, that was Roy Shaffer's song.
That's pretty good.
Now we have Sean O's song for Pepper, and we'll go around the room afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we actually have another. We can have a tiebreaker for a vote. And this is going to be the song for Sean dedicated to Chris Pepper Stanley.
See what you got.
Bring it, Sean.
What is this?
Shut up.
It's long.
with a tuna can. He likes his pills crushed up and his wine in a box. Only eats fried food, only smokes a red top. Doesn't sleep when he's dead. He thinks Jack White rock. He don't drive a fucking car, but he'll take you for a ride. If you get too close, you'll see he's dead inside. He's a master with the mic and the pro with the console. Blue block and beard is the way that he rolls. Always sleeps inside, that's why they call him sidekick. Still sick of your rap.
Sidekick?
Taking your shit. If you fuck with him now, look at the top of his list. It's murder, suicide, and he just can't resist. He's always kicked in the side, that's why they call him sidekick. He's getting sick of your rap, and he ain't taking your shit. If you fuck with him now, you'll be the top of his list. It's murder, suicide, you just can't resist. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. And it's murder, suicide, you just can't resist. Fucking suck it all night long. With his tuna can dog, he keeps his head hand strong. With
How long?
his boys, Davey Mac, Roy, shaking Sean-Off. He's going to the top with the #1 show. Always to the side, that's why they call him sidekick.
Sidekick? How many more fucking sidekicks are going to throw in this fucking thing?
Shut your mouth.
Mark those fucking things.
Just can't resist. He's always kicking the side, that's why they call him sidekick. He's getting sick of your rap, and he ain't taking your shit. If you fuck with him now,
fucking
you'll be
big
the top of the list.
The fucking jam coming up?
Yeah, baby, guitar solo coming up.
Chris Pepper Stanley. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. And it's murder suicide. He just can't resist. Come on.
Do we in radio songs?
I'm sorry, hang on.
No one does guitar solos. This is you playing guitar?
Goddamn right.
All right. I respect it. I mean,
Technically good.
yeah. You can tell that Shono's a Chili Peppers fan, though, can't you? I mean, my God, Anthony Kiedis should be suing the crap. Yeah. I'm sure Flea right now is talking to his lawyer.
Kicking the side, that's why they call him sidekick. He's getting sick of your rap, and he ain't taking your shit. If you walk with him now, you'll be the top of his list. It's murder, suicide, he just can't resist. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. You know it's murder, suicide, he just can't resist. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley. You know it's murder, suicide, he just can't resist. He's fucking Chris Pepper Stanley.
Still going,
He's fucking Chris Pepper
What is this, Shine On You Crazy Diamond? How long is this goddamn song? Roger Waters is like, Jesus Christ, that's long. Oh my God.
Ends really quickly after 15 minutes.
I know.
Guitar solos and I don't know what 30 choruses.
I think Phil Lesh thinks that song is too long, for Christ's sake. Well, the dead.
It's a full-length song.
I know, but we're doing
We're doing a
radio
radio
bits.
show.
You don't do what was it, 4 minutes?
understand.
4 minute song?
No, 3.5.
3.5 is still way too long.
Come on, man.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Here are the pros about Roy's song.
Yeah, all right.
It's all about me.
Yeah.
But I also thought it was loving and complimentary.
Okay.
Now, the song about Pepper, whether intended or not,
Shit's all over me. I'll fill that one in on
I was trying to be, somewhat
I'm gonna be
diplomatic
blunt.
about it.
I'm
Mark
sorry,
that.
Sean.
I can't
appreciate
imagine that Pepper would enjoy being called a sidekick.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I've only been here since what, show 1?
That's true.
Where's he sitting?
The fucking co-host
To
of the show.
your... Oh, really? Of the Pepper
To my left. He's sitting to my
Stanley
left.
Sports
Oh,
Program?
to my side.
Yeah, Pepper
Well,
Stanley Sports
listen,
Program.
we got locked in with the title. Sometimes people get locked. Now, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
No,
sorry
no,
I wrote a song
Wait a
about
second.
you,
Hold on.
Pepper.
Time out, Shono.
Me too.
I'm putting
I'm
that
sorry,
in.
too.
Son of a bitch.
Shono, I'm putting that in the pro side for me because to see Pepper go through so much pain for a dumb little, like a song parody contest, I just absolutely love. Secondly, I believe cocaine was brought up in that.
Yeah, it was.
No, crushed pills.
Crushed pills.
No, I believe White Rock came up with something.
White Rock.
So
you're
What
pointing
else?
out all of the bad habits.
It's
No,
not even a bad habit. It's just fucking conjecture.
See, Roy's song was an ode.
Mine was a gift
to
from God.
Davey Mac.
It was channeled through me, a gift from God.
It was
and
a gift
came
from-
out through my fingertips.
Like Dylan.
Yeah.
And whereas Roy's was an ode, Sean O's, we
it
thought
was a roast. It was a roast
It
of
was a
me.
roast.
No. It was an homage.
Shano.
I must paint the worst picture on the planet Earth of a human being.
Did you take offense to Shano calling you sidekick?
Yeah. That was my main problem.
That was it?
It was your
And
plight. It was
he-
I'm
the-
standing up for you.
The thing that I loved about it
sounds
so
crazy.
much.
You ain't taking no more shit. That's what I
But
said.
I'm not taking any shit. We're just co-hosting a fucking show together. And by the way, this should just go up as explicit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I
because
can't.
this is insane.
Wait, the thing I loved about it was he didn't just say sidekick once in a
No,
throwaway
it was
line.
a fucking chorus.
It was
Yeah,
in
part of
the,
the
it
chorus.
was
Part
That's
of
the
chorus.
hook.
Yeah.
12
Thank you, Roy.
times that Pepper is just a little piece of garbage.
No, that's not what I said. I didn't say
A
garbage.
just a sidekick.
Yeah.
He's just a little
He's always kicking
fucking
the side.
dirtbag.
That's why they call him sidekick.
He also had pills.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Half horse, tuna can cock.
these are hot topics on the show.
he Are you aware that the centaur sometimes gets under his skin? It's not something that he likes when
Yeah.
people call him a centaur.
I didn't call him a centaur.
He dislikes it.
I said he's half man, half horse.
I should just walk off today.
Don't walk off. Yeah, I need you. I'm not gonna lie. I need my co-host.
Thank you. Cock.
I didn't say anything
Well, you
There was a
have to
long
say.
enough pause there.
because he got the side. His song was so musical. He got the sidekick thing now in my
It was
head.
so something.
So I had to relax on the sidekick. All right. So here's the question.
Yeah.
Every time we talk and we smoke cigarettes
Sure.
and do our little things off the air, before the show, after the show, you know that centaur bothers him.
Didn't call him a centaur.
But you said he's half man, half horse.
Yeah. That's not a centaur.
I guess
what else?
I guess I could see Sean's point. He kind of got around it by not using the word centaur.
Yeah. I would never call you a centaur.
Very clever from a lyrical standpoint.
Yeah, thank you, Roy.
I mean, Pepper, the
I'm able to
centaur
go-
thing.
Can I take a cigarette break during the show?
No.
Pull it together.
Let's just
All right?
relax here.
Be a professional.
Let's just start the voting process. Starting with Shano. This is the first ever Davey Mac Song-Off between Roy Shaffer and
Go
Shano.
right ahead.
Pepper's now drinking
Yeah.
because
Rightfully so.
Shano has
Well, this will be my
turned
next song.
him. Pepper was he was 8 years sober,
Yeah.
and now look at him.
I've been-
Look
you know
at this
how long
guy.
I've been so-
You look how clean he was, and now just overnight he just grew long hair and
Yeah,
a
I got
beard
5 o'clock shadow.
just because
Well,
of
it's a
what you
beard.
did to him. The stress. Shano,
What?
I want you to vote first.
Yeah.
Which song wins? Shano's Ode to Pepper, Davey Mac's Ode, or Roy's Ode to Davey Mac?
Well, I'm going to have to go with Shauno's Ode to Pepper, Murder Suicide, The Ballad of Chris Pepper Stanley.
Roy Shaffer.
What's funny to me is that murder suicide doesn't bother you. That's
No, because that's
okay.
what my life is heading.
Yeah.
So that's accurate.
See, I was all about accuracy.
Well,
I'm feeling tension here, Roy.
I feel
and right
it
at this
myself,
point, I'm
yes.
glad that there's a goddamn desk between Pepper and Shano and a little bit of a snare drum.
I thought he would have loved it.
You thought so wrong. What I learned about Shano is you don't know much about people. You don't know.
I knew everything about him. That was 100%
You
accurate.
knew everything he hates. It was supposed to be an ode to him.
What else does he do?
Oh.
Why?
I have nothing else to say.
All right.
Bam.
Let's go to Roy.
The defense rests.
well, I'm going to go with my brilliant work of art.
Next one. And this is where the controversy may start. Chris Salt, the world famous Chris Salt, who's here. Pepper, just slide the microphone for Chris.
Well, I think it really depends what kind of mood I'm in. Currently, right now, I gotta say, this romantic background is really throwing me for a loop. I was leaning towards Sean, but
Roy Shaffer
he's
influenced you for his own song. That's the
Manipulating my
genius
mind.
of Roy Shaffer. And
You know-
thus,
I gotta say, he's so many instruments, and I gotta
Thank
go with
you.
Sean.
I played them all, by the way. Drums, bass, guitar. I sang. I
all right,
recorded it.
all right.
You're like Jack White.
I'll go to me next.
Damn right I am.
I'm gonna go to me.
No, there's nothing wrong with the instrument playing. There's nothing wrong with the music.
Oh,
It's the
thanks.
lyrics I take.
Actually, it was
I
the
wrote
music.
lyrics. I wrote
It was the
lyrics.
music that offended me. I was thinking like Sugar Blood Sex Magic was just
Blood-
coming to the studio.
Blood sugar sex.
Whatever it's called.
Same.
I've never been a big fan of those guys. I
don't know why.
I get it. I much preferred Weird Al Yankovic's song Yabba Dabba Do Now, where he's just saying
Give it
Yabba
away.
Dabba Do Now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought that was
It
clever.
was a fun song.
Give it away. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
Giving it away.
At one point in the video, they kissed. All right. Now. Anyway, I'm going to vote. And I'm going to say, because of so much wonderful, wonderful things about me, Roy Shaffer, which means Pepper is the tiebreaker.
Oh, come on.
And this is the most controversial voting we've ever had.
Yeah.
Because
Never had anyone write a song for me.
will Pepper go with the song that was written about him for him?
Yeah.
Or will he go with Roy Shaffer's beautiful acoustic ballad for the Dave Man? People are waiting. People need the answer.
Yeah, this is no contest. Roy's is the better.
Roy Shaffer! Roy, as a gift,
Yes.
I brought
Whoa.
20, 40. Everyone say it with me. 20,
20,
40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, $160. And this will go to Pepper
Yes.
because that's the money that Riotcast actually paid us. And I already gave you your $120 earlier in the day.
This is going up my nose.
Well, wait a second. Now Shono's song is right.
I'm saying.
Wait a second.
Goddamn hypocrite.
I say revote. I mean, you just played into his goddamn stereotype. All you have to do is start calling me boss, and you would be a sidekick. Be like, hey, Mr. McDonald.
That will never happen.
What? How about something? How about Chief? Hey, Chief. You know, like, how about this? Like, hey, you need a head massage, Chief? Like that, and then you just start rubbing my head.
Creepy and gay.
Hang on. I'm having a problem with Pepper's microphone.
I'll just go out smoking for the next 30 minutes.
No, I hear it. The great manager Josh Eldridge brought in food that's complimentary of the Stand Comedy Club in New York City.
Yeah, they got some great food over there.
We thank you, Josh.
Thank you,
man.
Josh.
And I think we're looking at holy mackerel. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here.
Wow.
Wow.
We're talking
Fantastic.
sliders.
I feel another song
We're
coming
talking
on.
some potatoes, some pasta. We're talking. This is my favorite. Nice cup of ketchup, dog.
gourmet.
No, but it looks very good. That's the Stand in New York City.
Premier Comedy
Go
Club.
to, and that was the venue where I dominated and destroyed on the Riotcast Night of Comedy. Went over so well that a stand-up comedian by the name of Mike Trainer, who's also a writer and performer for True TV's World's Dumbest, has asked me to perform on his night, perform on his bill.
Wow. Honor.
April 11th in Long Island City, Astoria, Queens, New
Oh,
York.
hell yeah.
So I have said
What
yes.
day is April
I have
11th?
said it's a Thursday, as far as I know.
He's going to be
should be
spending the
there.
night.
So I well, I did say, I said, oh, cool, how much? And I didn't get a response back for many days. And then I'm like,
You pay me, actually, Dave.
I have to drive into Queens from New Jersey.
It's not that bad.
He was like, oh, well, how much did you get paid for the Stand? So I lied. And I said, well, my manager got me
$400.
$60.
All right.
60.
And yeah, I was stupid about the lie.
You really were?
So I'm looking at that kind of thing. But this is going to be exciting because I'm going to do probably the world's worst comedian again. But it's going to be so far removed. It won't be a Riotcast audience, and it will be in Queens.
This is gonna be
I will
perfect.
end up getting stabbed. So I definitely need someone to film this. Because
Yeah, I'll be
this
there.
one will go over the way I thought the Riotcast.
That you wanted to go over in the first
I
place.
wanted to bomb, but in some weird, sick, like Rupert Pupkin King of Comedy joke, everyone was laughing. This one will bomb. And I do say that some, juiced up Greek guy in Astoria, Queens is going to get mad at my feminine humor,
There's
my
not-
anti-female humor.
Not a lot of Greeks over there.
He'll stick up
No,
for his girlfriend or something. That's what I'm predicting. And some kind of shiv that goes to the Dave man's throat. I don't know. Anyway, are you happy? Are you feeling better now? Now that you got that money and you're able to forget about Sean O's absolutely insulting song. I
Yeah,
mean,
whatever.
a song.
Feeling a little better. Drinking.
Roy, did you like your song?
I loved
much
it.
better.
I thought my song was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You liked it much better than Sean's.
Of course, yeah. Mine was a gift from God.
Sean?
was
Someone has a high opinion.
I mean, hey, I really did like Roy's song. But that's why I tried so hard to make a really great song for Pepper.
well,
we-
someday you'll get there.
Why?
Someday.
Snap! Wow. I mean,
Keep
this is
trying.
the most tension filled Davey Mac Sports Program of all time.
I thought
and
it
what's
was
weird
great.
is I'm not in the
I did-
epicenter of it.
I didn't start off this good. It took me a while to achieve
Oh! Whoa!
No,
What else?
I did like the way that Roy played the guitar and sang.
Sean,
And that was it.
Oh!
Oh man.
Sean, did you spend a lot of time on your song?
It took me about a day.
this. It took me a few
You should have,
seconds.
Sean should have spent.
Should have spent
More
a little
time.
more time.
I gave him a couple lines before the show, and he wouldn't do them.
Wasn't feeling it, Dave. Sorry. I'm very, very temperamental.
Roy's very
I
stream of
gave you that
consciousness.
line.
Yeah. Hey, man, when it doesn't come through me, it doesn't come through me.
All right.
This is how
God
artists
damn.
work.
Hey, listen. All of this is because of all of the money that we get occasionally from riotcast.com and iTunes, and we love riotcast.com. But let's face it, we got to pay the bills. I just told you it takes $12 to the Lincoln Tunnel. It takes $30 in parking
God damn.
and $20 in gas. I spend $50 a week to do this podcast.
It's 62.
Okay, I'm really bad at math, apparently. $60. I need your support. We need your support. Here's an example. Tweakedaudio.com.
Oh.
It's a phenomenal website where you get the absolute cutting edge in earphones, earbuds, all things related to the ear. You might even be able to pick up some goddamn cartilage over there. I don't know.
You like listening to music, right?
That's right. I love listening to music.
And podcasts.
I love that too.
Well, how do you listen to them?
Through the earbuds, dude.
What's the website?
Through the earbuds. But the website is tweakedaudio.com. You have 7 incredible styles.
Wood?
My favorite is the wood.
Wood.
Wood earbuds. It doesn't get better than that. So go on that. And also, while we're doing this, you go on riotcast.com/Davey Mac. Everything's there. The Tweaked Audio thing's out there. By the way, if you go to tweakedaudio.com, enter the promo code Davey, D-A-V-E-Y.
You get a third off.
A third off, you sons of bitches.
You appreciate that?
All right? Is that, I mean, please. And like I was saying, riotcast.com/Davey Mac. Click on the Amazon and the other one, the Gamefly banners, and support us, for Christ's sakes. Thank you.
We promise we'll piss all the money away.
You know what we should do is, now I'm thinking about it. Thank you. And there's your live commercial. Read, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Tweaked Audio.
Do they have a donate button on our webpage on Riotcast?
We should get like an Amazon wish list up there, too.
No, but I mean, why not have? Oh,
Okay.
Trust me.
We should get some GoPro cameras for real.
Yeah, I mean, we need some
great.
cameras.
Pepper
we need
cam?
some things. Oh, we didn't even do a. Josh, can you hand me my bag? I need
Pepper cam?
Are you going to get a gun out of your bag? Just light it on.
No, that's you. That's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like that politician who takes
Oh,
out
Bud Dwyer?
the manila envelope. Goodbye.
And just blood pours out of his nose.
And there's like 2 guys. No, don't do it. Maybe be a little more assertive with your no. No, don't, bud.
Those guys are pussy.
Yeah, no, they should have run up and slapped his hand and grabbed the gun, and then shot him. And
Well, they commit murder.
Yeah, and they commit murder and be like, "Wow, you didn't see that coming."
Huh? We're going to prison.
So anyway, how about this March Madness?
Look,
is
man,
there anything madder than March Madness?
There's one thing I care about, and that's Dunk City.
Dunk
Florida
City,
Gulf Coast.
Florida Gulf Coast has taken America by storm.
That's all I care about.
They are the story in March Madness right now. Defeating what? They defeated Georgetown was the first team.
Yeah, then it defeated
Arizona. They beat Arizona. Was that it? Yeah,
No,
Florida.
excuse me, San Diego.
San Diego State. What I loved about Florida Gulf Coast is that while they were dunking and doing everything, they were doing some weird little chicken dance on the sideline there.
The entire time, yeah. They were mocking him out, right?
Well, I don't know, because I thought you texted me. Pepper
Yeah, I was
texted me.
yeah.
And I said that they're mocking since they're playing San Diego State, that they're mocking the San Diego chicken with the world famous mascot. But then I thought about it and was thinking, 19-year-old kids have no idea who the hell the San Diego chicken is.
Oh, they might. Who knows?
So I think it's just their thing is the eagle.
Oh, so they're okay. Yeah, that's
And so they're doing some eagle.
Yeah. It's amazing watching these kids play, and they don't care.
They're a college version of the LA Clippers right now, and they're just. I mean, the Clippers are Lob City. They kind of stole the name.
Yeah.
We're Dunk City. We're Dunk City, dog.
And the coach is awesome. He has that ridiculously hot wife. And
Yeah,
he's
the coach is married to a supermodel.
He's a millionaire. He doesn't need to coach. He just does this because that's what he likes to do.
This is the best story of all time.
And the way they're doing it is amazing. Now, you think they have a chance to get out of Sweet 16?
Yeah, well, who is their next opponent?
Florida State.
Florida. That will be awesome. It's like the Battle of the Sunshine Staters.
That was good, one, Dave.
Yeah. It wasn't real. It was obvious.
I liked it. That was my favorite joke of the night, Dave.
Thanks.
It's a gift from God.
I mean, I try. Well, because Florida is in there, and then there's
You
Florida
don't need
Gulf
to
Coast.
explain it.
Well,
Stop
no, I
it.
mean,
Roy, stop it. Don't egg him on.
well, because I noticed that you didn't say it was your favorite joke of the night, so I thought
Because it
I
was
would
a
do it
terrible
again.
joke.
I'm going to write a song about that joke.
Battle of the Sunshine State.
It's a
So you-
sunshine
State. Florida Gulf Coast is playing the game. Well, they're gonna play against Florida University. That was the college of Tim Tebow. Lots of Christians go to Florida University. Lots of pagans and Satanists go to Florida Gulf Coast. Well, it's hell versus heaven this year in Sweet 16. I guess Davey Mac's gonna have to root for hell. Yeah, I'm rooting for Florida Gulf Coast. Satan spawn, a team that Lucifer endorses. Oh, Florida Gulf Coast is loving me. Yeah. Satan loves Florida Gulf Coast. Well, I said Satan loves Florida Gulf Coast. Well, I said Satan loves Florida Gulf Coast. Well, I said my sucking fuck at Florida Gulf Coast. And that Satan takes his dick out and fucks Billy Donovan in the mouth. Billy Donovan, for those who don't know, is the head coach of Florida University, their opponent in the Sweet 16. 'Cause Satan loves Florida Gulf Coast. One more! Satan loves Florida Gulf Coast. Coast, 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 coast. He loves it, he loves it, he loves it, he loves it. I'm the devil! I'm the devil! I'm gonna kill all the Jews! I'm gonna kill you all! 666! 666! 666! 666! I'm gonna kill everyone! I'm the devil! I'm gonna kill you all! Yeah! Florida Gulf Coast. Oh man, that wasn't on film.
Guess we just wasted our fucking time then, didn't we?
Oh boy. I guess take a little bit of a
Pep.
take a video snippet of me, and I guess this will be this week's video
Here,
snippet.
this
Yeah,
is a
in
fucking
the-
video snippet.
In the aftermath.
Well, I guess we blew it. Should have had Florida Gulf Coast in this video snippet.
You can always film the Ustream feed.
See you next week.
afterwards.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Sean.
Yeah, see?
All right, forget about that. That's what we're gonna do. Hi. Well, what can I say? When there's a camera in front of Dave, man, I shine it on. All right? Seriously, Sean, your song was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I agree. It's the same exact sentence.
Thank you.
Just leave it to your imagination what
Yeah.
that could have been. You know, that could have been.
Gonna
you
happen.
It could have
know.
been a compliment.
Yeah.
Or it could not have been.
Now, do you think the San Diego Chicken? I had this debate with my wife.
Oh.
I said that the San Diego Chicken is, without question, the most famous sports mascot in the history of sports. She said Mr. Met was.
I'd say Philly Fanatic for being so weird.
I was gonna say Philly Fanatic too.
See, the Philly Fanatic is great because we don't know what the hell
Yeah,
the
'cause
Philly
it's just
Fanatic
so
is.
strange.
Is he an alien? Is he some kind of weird
mutant?
Star Wars creature? Yeah.
He's a fanatic.
Did he come out of some like nuclear accident? No one's sure what the Philly Fanatic is. Mr. Met is just a giant
Baseball monster.
baseball head.
I
And
know.
we're supposed to
know
get Mr. Met on our show.
Yeah, he's on my bowling team.
When's he
So,
coming on our show, Mr. Met?
Whenever you want him.
Next
Saturday.
week. Next
Saturday.
week. Next week, I want Mr. Met on.
All right. It's gonna be on a Wednesday though, Pepper.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, young. The
San Diego Chicken. Here's the difference between you guys who just have no comprehension of mascot history, the way that Dave Man is. That's why they call me the Mascot Master.
Master! He's the one that we all mascot after!
Thank you, Roy. And the thing about being the Mascot Master...
Master! Master!
I just want to check to see if you were...
He's the one that we all mascot after!
It hasn't gotten better, too. Somewhere I'm going to slip in the third one, and hopefully you're a little bit more prepared.
I'll be ready.
Anyway, Pepper. Mascot Master!
Master!
Come on!
Finish it. He said it.
He's the one that we all mascot after!
That was good, Roy.
Yeah. See, I'm on it.
Roy is on it. I loved how Roy was just slamming all over Sean O this evening.
You love that conflict, huh?
Yeah.
Just love that conflict.
Pretty slow in the sports world, is it?
Let me tell you something, my friends. The San Diego Chicken, here's the deal. San Diego Chicken was in multiple WrestleManias, and including when Pete Rose was dressed up like the San Diego Chicken and was pulverized, or yeah, that's a chicken noise.
Yeah, it's my chicken.
And was pile
Perfect
drived,
chicken.
I believe, by Kane. The San Diego Chicken. Now, no one remembers this show. I do. It was called the Baseball Bunch. Does anyone remember this?
No, not at all.
Salt, do you remember the Baseball Bunch?
No, before my time, maybe. I don't know.
Cartoon.
Well, how old are you, Salt? If you don't mind my
Same
asking.
I was 34.
All right, I'm 35 for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, before my time.
Yeah. It's
The Baseball Bunch was this fantastic Saturday morning baseball show that was hosted by Johnny Bench, and it would like tell you the They would show you the fundamentals of baseball, and in addition to that, they would play bloopers and stuff. But Johnny Bench, of course, legendary catcher for the Cincinnati Reds, he would have on a guest. So he'd be like, "Kids, we're going to show you how to field a ground ball today. And here's your special guest, Ozzie Smith."
Nice.
And that would be exciting. Or Winfield, who I mentioned before, would come on. The interesting thing, when Johnny Bench needed to teach us the fundamentals of catching, no special guest.
Oh, hell no.
Johnny Bench was doing that himself.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
I know, but I guarantee you the people were like, "Listen, this is the time where, this is just a format thing. We have a special guest here. Can't you get Carlton Fisk or somebody?"
But that makes it the show special, though, because he's the guy who does it. It breaks format for one episode.
No, I know. It was always kind of funny. I'm sure just in the meetings, Johnny Bench is like, "Fuck you."
It's weird because he sounded exactly like that.
But the San Diego Chicken was all over that show. It was all over WrestleMania. I don't know. Maybe it's just the Dave Man. I just think, mascot, San Diego Chicken. I don't
It's
know.
a fanatic, dude.
That could be me.
It's the most well known.
So, Florida Gulf Coast, all right. Now, Wichita State, they shocked the people. Who did they beat? They
Gonzaga.
beat Gonzaga, who, let's face
great.
it, were total pretenders. And we knew that. I knew it going in. Gonzaga didn't go near my Final Four bracket. Gonzaga I had out, and I probably had them going to the Sweet 16. I may have even had them losing to Wichita State. In fact, since no one can see my bracket, I definitely had them losing to
definitely
Wichita
don't believe you.
State.
I had Kansas State winning the entire thing.
You had Kansas?
State.
Kansas State? Why?
Because I'm a terrible gambler.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You'd think with as much gambling as you do, you'd get better eventually.
Yeah, no.
No.
It just
seems
goes
like
deeper into a hole.
Yeah, you seem to be getting worse at it.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
That's gonna be my next song about Pepper.
What?
Great. Thanks, Sean.
Terrible gambler. you are.
Don't know how you're going to top the last one.
Listen,
Well, I'll
then
top it.
I'm going to choose for the next song off.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose the topic,
All right.
and I'll give you a couple bullet points, and you guys have to make a song out of it. Okay, so you both have to do it. I'm already thinking, Davey Mac. Here's some of the bullet points.
All right.
Big dick.
You writing these down?
Those are the 2 bullet points. You guys make the song, but that's not until I would say let's go till May or something.
May.
Let's not do another one so quick.
So Davey Mac, Big Dick, what?
That's it.
Rise a Unicorn.
You
That's
are-
it. That's
you-
it. That's
you
it.
are or
Those
you have?
those again.
He is.
You have the bullet points.
All right.
I was thinking I have it between the legs, baby.
We both.
Yeah, that's right. I do. You know what, Roy?
This is really weird.
What's that, baby Davey?
This is even worse.
I ran out of Astroglide.
So what'd you use for lube then?
Biggest mistake in my life. I thought it was my wife's hand moisturizer.
Yeah.
Turned out to be Nair, bro. Nair.
How do you mix those two up? It says Nair on the bottom.
I have burns on the dick now.
Must be silky smooth.
I
though,
have
huh?
like blotch, like a Mikhail Gorbachev head blotch on the dick.
What do you do to your
Let's see
penis, man? It's
I
so
destroy
beat
it. I destroy
up.
it.
Destroyed your penis.
It's like a 1982 Volvo at this
God
point.
damn it.
It's been around. There's dents in it. You don't even want to know. Stains.
lesions.
Oh, yeah. Lots of lesions.
God.
Gotta get that image out of my head. Dave.
Actually, I tell you how much of a dirtbag I am. I got off the bus today in the Port Authority.
Yeah.
And I've had like these bags of pretzels and combos in my my little in this
Pretzel
bag
combo
over
bag?
here. This is my bag that I carry all my stuff.
Yeah, I know what it looks
like a messenger bag.
And it's a messenger bag. And it's just they've been there for so long, and I've used this as a pillow various times at Skinny Man. So they're totally pulverized. Yeah. And today I tried to just like take out like a pair of headphones and just dust, and it was like a goddamn like desert of sand.
But it was combos.
In my combo smelly sand that was in my bag. Yeah. So
you have a bad habit of hoarding old food.
I do
In your pockets.
and I never get around to eating it.
And or it's either it's done eaten or half eaten.
It's I found it. I found a couple of like Slim Jims that must have been from like 1995.
Well, those don't go bad.
In my pockets.
You're like a chipmunk.
So
Snap it.
I get out of the Port Authority. I go to a cafe. And I take out all my things nice and neatly. This is in the middle of the cafe where they have a table set up for coffee, and I'm right there, like as if I was getting a cup of coffee. And I see the girl looking at me, and I had no intention of buying any coffee. I stacked everything, and then I in and out my bag, and I tried to dump it in the garbage can, but it wasn't a garbage can. It was like a waste paper basket.
Yeah.
The sand went everywhere. The girl is like looking at me. And she's like, "What's going on?" And I go, "I know. I just am emptying my bag, but it went everywhere." And she's like, "What'd you do?"
It's magical sand.
And everyone who was going to then go get coffee behind me was like, "Oh, this is disgusting."
Wait, ruined
and
it.
they left the cafe.
Yeah, we're going to
in the
Starbucks.
Port Authority.
This is in the Port Authority
Oh, okay,
in one
so
of their
that's fine.
cafes.
You're fine.
I know, but the people were like, "What the hell is going on here?"
A crazy person's ruining everything for
Yeah.
them. That's what's
I
happening.
can't help it.
That happens all the time. in
No,
the
you
Port
can't
Authority.
help it. You can't. You could just not do it on the street and not in the fucking.
The bag has not been this clean since I bought it.
That's
all
sad.
right.
It's sad. You've had that for years.
That's right, buddy.
I miss your old bag.
What old bag? My book bag
Your
that
book bag.
where both straps had broken.
Yeah.
And somehow I refused to give in, so I was basically carrying like 80 pounds
It
on
was
my back.
packed full of crap.
Yeah. Oh, there were bits in there. Forget it. If I find those bits,
Like you were piggybacking some kid with limp arms or something.
I had over 2,000 radio bits all prepared, and I think I've lost those folders somewhere. Or
Did you lose the bag?
No, I mean I have the. I lost the bag,
Yeah.
but I still have the folders somewhere. I just have to dig them out. Anyway, this Wichita State, right?
Yeah.
They have made it to the Sweet 16. Am I right or am I wrong?
They are there.
You know who gives them a little pep talk on the bus afterwards?
Who?
Mr. Tim Tebow.
Oh God.
He could not stand being out of the goddamn spotlight for more than a month. That he didn't even go to Wichita State. He went to Florida. He's from Florida. There's no reason. He gets on the bus after the game. On the bus. By the way, on the bus where there are cameras. You notice how he didn't do it in the locker room where there's no cameras and whatnot. So he gets on the bus, and there's Tim Tebow giving some little speech to Wichita
Well,
State.
he's about to get fired from the Jets. They're about to release him.
I don't
So-
know this.
No, he's getting released.
He hasn't been released yet. When will he get released?
Who knows why the Jets do anything? They haven't dealt Revis yet to the goddamn Bucks.
I know, that's weird.
The team is just a train wreck. The new general manager doesn't know what he's doing. No one knows what they're doing. The whole shouldn't be talking about them.
But what disappoints me is that, I have to go on ESPN.com the next day, and there it is front and center, the story. Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
And this is the way the journalism was. I'm going to actually give you the quote. This is what the actual story says. It says, Tim Tebow went on the bus wearing a pink sweater, also had a tie on, and his shirt untucked. Unquote.
Those are great details.
Is this Tebow thing a little bit sick? It's like the guy's like the Charles Manson.
Already come out.
He's turned the sports media into cult followers.
It came out last year that ESPN has a directive. Say, give us as much Tebow as you possibly can.
But what's with the shirt untucked? What I mean, seriously, that's
It's
creepy.
a non-story.
How about this? This is a quote.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow, apparently. Due to the outline on his trousers, we surmise that he has an 8.5-inch cock. What is this?
That was on the website.
What are we doing
Are
here?
you sure you didn't write that in?
This is what it says. This is
Yeah.
what the website says.
Yeah.
Don't listen to what Tebow says. He fucked Jenna Jameson last week.
What?
He ain't no virgin. He's fucking and sucking all these bitches and sluts and whores.
Wow.
He's fucking the girls from Game of Thrones, all of them,
Hot.
including the 10-year-old. This is what it says on the goddamn website.
They're outing him as a pedophile on ESPN.com.
You know, I'm trying to do a goddamn sports show here, and the website gives me this.
He's banging little Arya Stark.
That's who he's banging. Oh, yeah, it also says this. He's also banging the little crippled boy on Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Who's not only 8 years old, even younger,
Brandon
but
Stark?
can't even walk.
Well, it's easier.
What is this?
Yeah.
And he's banging the crippled kid on Glee, too.
I don't know. I don't watch Glee.
Well, neither do I, but there's a goddamn weird crippled retard
Is there?
getting wheeled around in every song.
Is he gay? Getting like...
He probably. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting it. He's getting it, baby. Here's something that just says Tebow likes to be called Cubert when he gets carrots stuck up his ass. What the hell does that even mean?
I know.
Wait, what is going on?
ESPN sounds like Penthouse
Oh, wait,
Forum
did
now.
I say that out loud?
ESPN just gave me that joke for my next stand-up performance. Because that has a lot of the world's worst comedian type of value in it.
That's the world's best comedian.
So let me say, I'm so happy that we're at it. I can't get into NFL free agency. I can't get into it.
Well, the first
I'm excited for baseball. It's starting on Monday.
The first like 3 or 4 days. Let's say the first week of the max is good for NFL free agency. After that, it's just boring.
We have opening day on Monday. We are in the middle of March Madness. We have the Heat on a 27-game winning streak. When do they play next?
They got the Hornets tomorrow.
The Bulls on Wednesday.
No, they had the Heat. No, excuse me. They're playing the Heat, the Bulls tonight, and they got the Hornets on Friday.
All right, so they're playing the Bulls Wednesday, Hornets Friday, Spurs Sunday.
That's
Now,
the
if they
game.
get to the Spurs, it will be interesting to see what kind of ratings that will get in terms of how many people watch that as opposed to March Madness.
It's gonna cannibalize the audience.
I don't know,
Dave.
but I got Heat on 27, and I got Pepper over here.
What?
And I got baseball on Monday.
Yeah.
But Jeter's on the DL.
I don't. Derek Jeter's on the DL. The
Jeter's
Yankees are
career's
so
over.
shot.
They're not breaking 500. It's so funny.
They shouldn't even call themselves the Yankees this year.
It had to end sometime, right? Well, it's been
Thank you, Roy.
18 years, an 18-year run of the Yankees being in it.
Every year in the playoffs since '95, except for 2008. So, however many years that is.
17 years.
17 out of 18 or 16 out of 17?
17 out of 18.
17 out of 18 or 16 out of 17?
16 out of
16 out of 17 or 17 out of 18?
All right.
No, I'm trying to understand. What are we doing here?
You're not trying to understand.
I am.
You're trying to fuck with me.
Let's face it. We are not going to be able to bleep these curses this week.
No. This is a fucking explicit show.
It's an explicit show. One show out of 3 years, an explicit show. What's the big deal?
All right. I didn't curse this
Yes,
episode.
you did.
No, I didn't. But I will say this, Tim Tebow, I'm going to fuck you in the ass, dog. Not in the gay way. I'm straight. I just want to.
How would that?
That
be,
could be
how would
construed.
That be, how would that be?
It
straight?
could be construed the other way.
No, it couldn't.
Tiger Woods is back on top. I like to say he could be the HNIC, but I actually don't want to say that because
That should be bleeped out. If there's one thing that should be bleeped out this entire goddamn episode,
No way.
it's that.
It's explicit.
No, that's the one that needs to be bleeped out.
I don't know what that stands for.
head
Go ahead.
Stop it.
in charge.
No.
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
Yeah. There you go. Get hydrated.
I feel a lot calmer now, and I apologize for those remarks.
You should. I hope that gets bleeped out.
Listen, I'm only. what I need to say to anyone of color listening is,
Stop. You're digging a bigger
no,
hole.
you're allowed to say that. I only got that from Morgan fucking Freeman, and the film was called Lean On Me.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And that was the first time I even heard that phrase. Morgan Freeman says, "You can call me the HNIC." I was a little kid saying, "What does that mean?"
Don't explain it.
And then he actually did 3
Yeah,
seconds later.
yeah.
That means I'm the head bleep bleep in charge.
Wait, the what?
So I wouldn't have the head bleep, bleep, in charge.
I'm missing that second word.
When you're not down,
Come on, let's
somebody
We gotta watch this episode.
By the way, you need to be listening and subscribing on iTunes to The Watchers. There's a special brand new episode that should be up either tonight or Thursday morning. Usually, actually, we would be doing Watchers next Wednesday.
That's right. Yeah, we are early this week.
But because Pepper's in Mount Vesuvius or wherever he is doing lots of heroin, because he's going there, we could have pushed it back, but no. Not The Watchers.
No way.
Like the Go-Getters we are. And if people are saying, what the hell is The Watchers? It's our show, same cast and of characters, but we talk about the movies. So we want you to be subscribing to that. Sirius XM, Satellite Radio, Roy Shaffer. You're going to be joining me on Saturday on Sirius XM.
I will be there on Saturday night.
Okay.
What are you doing? What is that?
This is usually the wrap-up talk.
Oh, right. Dave?
Yes, Sean.
Did you know I wrote a song for Pepper?
It was fantastic. Again, 5 stars.
Thank you. Thank you,
5
everyone.
stars for Sean O'Barry, ladies and gentlemen.
You can find it on YouTube.
And unfortunately,
And on SoundCloud.
unfortunately, the scale was 1 to 100 stars. So that means
All right.
Roy Shaffer,
take this
100 stars for you, buddy.
And where can you download Sheldon's song?
Yeah,
YouTube
YouTube. You can also find it on YouTube.
and SoundCloud.
Please, I beg of you. We could be plugging this during the closing credits.
Dave's going to...
Hit the music, please. Just-
Please, Sean.
you want to put
This sounds bad.
You want to put the music on?
Yeah, please.
All right.
Thank you, everyone. Wow, folks. I
Right now?
I don't even want to be in this room. There's Sean O and Roy Shaffer tension. There's there's Pepper and Sean O tension, and there's lots of Dave Mac tension in my dick.
There's nothing but sexual tension. Gay, straight, doesn't matter.
So I want to thank everyone again. We'll see Roy Shaffer in studio Saturday on Sirius XM, filling in for Pepper. And I'm Dave McDonald. That's Pepper. That's Roy Shaffer. That's Sean O.
Yeah, wow.
That's David Salt, everyone. Special guest tonight.
Chris Salt.
And Chris Salt. And we had Josh in here. And thank you to the stand for this fine food. Good night.